being dead inside can save you. Y'all already know I talk a lot about being dead inside and, the balances and what that really means. But there are some times where it has saved me. I'll tell you about one of my darkest days, right? And it happened while I was going through, chemo. One of the biggest reasons why I am the way I am is I didn't grow up with my parents. And that caused a lot of issues. But being an empath and things like that, I always wanted to be the one, to make things work, right? And I always wanted my mom, to have a better life and to be better or, feel better and things like that. And, when I got diagnosed with cancer, it was kind of like, okay, maybe this is something that, might bring us a little bit closer. So the day that I told her, she kind of blew me off, right? And that was one of the darkest times and the darkest days because she didn't care. There was no hug and it was in person. You know what I mean? I told her and she kind of blew me off. But, like I said, being dead inside for so long, I just packed up my feelings and, went about my day. So that's one time or one situation that it can. Now, it's definitely not the healthiest thing in the world, but it is, something that can save you. And if you've been in those situations, you already know what I mean. And, full disclosure, my relationship with my parents does actually come around, right? That was just a time, in my 20s that was really dark, and that's what happened, But like I said, there are some times where it can save you because it saved me there because that was an awful time. Like if I would have been in a different state of mind, I don't know what had happened. So yeah, as you already know, just got to let y'all in little by little. As always, stay petty. Petty-luya.